to do a special toast now. Kim asked me to let you guys know how they met. But before we do that, I want to invite the couple on stage because she has a new dress on. And for those of you who don't know, it is the Chinese tradition for the bride to change clothes several times during the reception. And this used to be a sign of the family's wealth and opulence. But nowadays, it's just for fun. Doesn't she look beautiful? Okay. Okay, so this is what I call a fairy tale come true. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful Hawaiian Chinese princess on the very best island in the world, Maui. For many years, she led a happy life with her family members, and she shared many fun adventures with her friends. Yet something was missing. The princess longed for the Prince Charming of her dreams to find her so they could build their magical palace together where they would live happily ever after. Meanwhile, in a cold and snowy land far away, there lived a handsome Irish, Scottish, Dutch, Welsh prince who worked long hours every day, operating his bright yellow chariot from sunrise to sunset. When he was not working, the time he got to spend with his daughters was precious to him. He secretly hoped that he would someday be able to travel the world with them and maybe even experience the warm weather of the tropics. One winter day, the prince was given an opportunity to do some work in Hawaii. He had no idea what wonders awaited him here, but he followed the rainbow's path, and to his amazement, Prince Terry found a priceless treasure even more wonderful than a pot of gold, Princess Kim. But I'm sure you guys want details, right? That's what I thought. After all, most enchanted stories have a fairy godmother or a fire-breathing dragon. Well, the catch here in this story, we have both, and they're both me. I mean, being best friends with Kim since we were teenagers at Kamehameha School, I have known about her most secret wishes and dreams. And like a fairy godmother, I've always done my best to help them come true. I have also assisted Kim in transforming various food items, animals, and rags into spectacular creations of beauty and splendor on several occasions. If you don't believe me, you've never been to any of our Halloween parties. And as for being a fire-breathing dragon, well, my bad temper aside, I do tend to favor those drinks that are kind of high in rum content. And that'll make anybody's breath flammable. Dragons, though, are also very protective of the ones they love. And if you don't believe me on that one, just ask Terry how I grilled him about his feelings for Kim when they were first going out. Remember that, Sheila? Anyway, back to the details. This royal couple's first meeting went something like this. On Saturday, March 8th, 2003, Kim and another one of our hot mama friends, Sheila, went out trolling, drinking, in the hopes of dancing with any decent guy who didn't have two left feet. And they started off by going to Hapa's. And they really didn't want to pay the cover charge to go in. So Kim says, well, I'll just go talk to the bouncer and tell him we're supposed to meet some guys here, and so we'll just see if he'll let us take a peek inside. So she goes and tells the bouncer this story, and he goes, oh, really? Well, tonight is teen night. So kind of shame, went back inside the car. And so they're like, okay, we really need a drink now. Let's go inside this fine establishment called Henry's, which is right next door to Hapa's in Kihei. But no, like go inside there because, well, I don't know the clientele over there. So kind of watching the door. Let's see, anybody we know over there? Okay. Anyway, they finally go in, and they have the good fortune of meeting the shy and quiet Terry, along with a few of his work buddies. And after that brief encounter, the ladies decided to move on to yet another upscale night spot in the Kihei area known as Lulu's, where the guys, including Terry, promptly followed them. So Kim and Terry they made small talk that evening, and he reluctantly asked her out to lunch. She gave him her business card, but the days passed and Terry never called. Chicken! So taking matters into her own hands, being a bit of a fire breather herself, Kim took a chance at seeing Terry again when she decided to stop by his job site in Kula and say hello. Hello. And that was it for Terry. When he saw the vision of Kim coming toward him in the morning sunshine, and the even better view of her when she walked away from him back to her car, he knew he had to call her, and he did. So, exactly 1 week after they met, Kim and Terry went on their first date on March 15th, 2003. She brought Terry along with her to work at a Kealani event. The first time of many, yeah, Terry? He had no idea. And after that, they enjoyed a memorable dinner at Joe's place in Wailea. A few days before that, Kim had told me that she was going on a date with some new guy. And she would usually call me like the next day to let me know, give me the scoops, how it went. Well, I hadn't heard from her for 3 whole days. So I figured I better call and find out. So, how'd the date go? And to my surprise, she answered, "We're still on it." Okay, almost done. But that, my friends, was a first. I mean, I've known her a long time, and that was a first. But I immediately felt my motherly instincts just kick into gear, and I said, when do I get to meet this guy? And so she says, "Oh, well, I was wondering if I could bring him to Reina's birthday party this weekend." And so it was that the handsome prince met the fire-breathing dragon, and he survived. The beautiful princess asked her fairy godmother for advice, but then she realized that she didn't need it after all, because she knew that she had finally found the Prince Charming of her dreams. The prince's daughters found a special place in the heart of the princess as well, and the prince even learned to love and put up with the princess's noble steed, Koa. And as for their palace, well, the couple acquired a cute starter castle in Kihei a while ago, moat included, and are well on their way to finding their happily ever after. But the fairy tale does not end here. In fact, this is just the beginning. So let's all raise our glasses and toast to our royal couple, Kim and Terry McFong. May you love as long as you live, and may you live as long as you love.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. Oh.
How about 10 years or less? Let's jump it up a little bit. If you've been married 10 years or less, have a seat. Let's thin the herd out a little bit right now. 10 years or less, relax, have a seat.
Oh, it's getting a little thinner out there.
Let's hear Kelly Covington sing a little bit before we call out our next years.
And when I give my heart,
She's awesome. Kelly Covington right there. Put your hands together for Kelly Covington. Incredible voice. How about 20 years or less? 20 years or less you've been married? Relax, have a seat. Kelly, how's it looking?
Oh, we're getting down now to the nitty gritty.
There's some happy faces out there, though, aren't there?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's got the secret. Look at this. Look at this. Put your hands together for these people who've been married 25 years or more.
Or more.
That's incredible.
Wait a minute, to the same person, I'm sorry.
I guess we should add that disclaimer in there, shouldn't we?
Yeah, no adding up the years or anything. At the moment I can feel that you feel the same way that I do is when I fall in love with you.
All right, let's thin it out just a little bit more. How about 40 years or less? We're going to take a big step. Anybody 40 years or less?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness, Kelly. How many we got here,
Oh,
Kelly?
that was a magic number right there. We have 2 couples left.
Kelly, what number do you think we ought to go with here? 40 years or less. How about that?
And they're still dancing together. See that?
Still
And they're
look-
smiling. They're smiling.
All right, let's just go with 42 years. We're going to make it 42 years? That's longer than we've been alive, isn't it?
That's right. That is
We're
certainly
just
right.
kids.
That's right.
Who'd you vote for, Lincoln?
All right, how about, let's say, 47 years? Oh, my goodness. Congratulations to 47 years. And how many years right here?
How many years?
52 years.
A winning couple, ladies and gentlemen. 52 years.
I want to know right now, what is the secret to that many years of marriage? That many. Let's talk to him. We know what it's going to.
Smoking cigar.
Smoking cigars, huh? You got away with it for that many years?
Secret.
Tolerating your husband.
Is what?
Tolerating your husband.
Tolerating your husband. Now, you guys still look at each other and happy and love every day? No. 52 years, he's not going to be married 53. As of right now, he's not going to be married 53. Tell us the truth. What's the secret?
Some good advice for the newlyweds. God, just loving your husband. Right, you don't give up. Love. Good relationship. Love.
Lots of love. Don't give up. That's the advice for Terry and Kim. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. This is my Auntie Barbara and Uncle Roland Shim. Thank you very much, and we hope that our marriage, and it will last long, 52 years. Oh my God, how old would that make us? Oh my God. Okay, wait, I don't know if we're gonna get that old, but thank you very much. Thank you for everything.
Okay.